Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios here for another reaction video. Today, Patrice O'Neill talks about women's friends. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Yeah.
They're dudes.
He was a soldier.
Yeah.
He looked the other way. He knew exactly what Tiger was up to.
He's a dude. I don't even think he told Tiger. I think that was the what he did for the news. But I think in close, he's like, Tiger, you got caught messing. And he's probably had a confidant. But Tiger got bad. Somebody he's listening to is giving him bad advice. It can't be, and his pop is dead, so had a lot of respect with his pop.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He has to say, wait a minute. You cannot force your swagger to come back.
Right.
You have to ride it out like any other wave or any other. I think your swagger is like nature. Sometimes nature's, we going through this heat wave. I think you go through the waves of your own spirit. I think we're attached to nature, and I think you cannot fight when you're whack. When you're whack, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling good, you're this is this shit.
Yeah, I agree with that. Biorhythm is what he's describing.
You just know it. You point. You do everything goes right.
Right.
When it goes wrong, man, don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Just let it what?
Let it ride out
Go.
till you feeling.
Let it run its course of badness.
Like I'll call a girl a bitch in a minute. Okay, a strange girl a bitch in a minute. Hey, bitch. But if my swag is off, that goes horribly wrong. Her brothers come out. The mother comes out.
Right.
Guns come out.
You got to know when.
Because I'll be pretending to still be the guy that says, "Hey, bitch," but I'll be like, "Hey, bitch."
That didn't come out right.
And you don't even remember how to be you. You're pretending to be you.
You also got to throw into this that there's steroid rumors with Tiger.
Now you got the rage.
So maybe he's kind of going away so he could cycle out and all that shit. So faking some injuries. There's some rumors out there.
It could be, but he's so big.
But the game is
mental. It's mental, man.
I do follow golf pretty closely.
Okay.
The game is passing him by quickly at this point.
Well, they got this other little white boy that they're praying ends up being good, but he's not that good, though.
Who, McElroy?
Yeah.
He's good.
But he's not
he's
Tiger.
just a kid.
He's not a prodigy.
He's no Tiger in his prime.
He's good, man.
He's not a prodigy.
McElroy is good.
He's good.
He's only good.
Like,
what is he,
they're
21,
all good.
22?
Jesus.
They're all good, but they want a Tiger.
There's a whole bunch of young, good players now.
They do need a Tiger.
They need a Tiger. But I don't know if
they're hoping McElroy could be a Tiger.
He can't be.
That's for sure.
I'll tell you why, because he's white. Tiger's Tiger because of all the weird mixture, the fact that no other. Not only is he the greatest golfer of all time, but, was pushing up there, but he also was. He's an alien to the sport. Now
he's going to fall short of all the records.
Well, he's only 30-something. I mean, he has to get, what, 4?
Of all, he's going to fall short.
He can't get 4? If his swag gets back up, man,
nah.
He gets another bitch. He gets his arrogance back.
Nah, he's done.
You think so?
As far as
I refuse to say that.
He's done as far as dominating.
And who's his chick?
Why?
He'll win a couple more majors, maybe, and a bunch of, handful of tournaments here and there. Yeah.
Elan's fucking his head up. He needs to just stop it.
He's done as far as dominating, though.
Who's she fucking now?
I don't know.
It's an incestuous world.
She just jumped on somebody that I believe was going out with someone Tiger was fucking.
You could tell.
Yeah. You could tell.
Yeah. I did hear that.
Yeah.
So what's the idea? Once you lose your mojo, right? So the thing that was keeping his wife around, well, guess what? If you don't have it anymore, you don't have the wife anymore. That's what it is, right? Like, that's the cruelty of the world, right? Your woman's love is dependent upon your ability to perform. And if you have a top tier girl, or at least a girl that considers herself to be top tier, because of course it depends on the age, right? Then she'll leave you in a heartbeat if you're not the man you used to be, right? Which is what Patrice was talking about when he said you're pretending to be yourself, right? You have to get back who you were. Yeah. Okay, shilling time. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian and Tom M. Just click more under the video. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. And go to my Patreon and subscribe. Patreon.com/theheliosblog. Shilling is done. Let's continue.
So there's a whole fucking thing going on.
You can tell though. Tigers, they pass them around.
Yeah.
You don't get. That's why you go. Well, how do these same girls fuck these same guys?
Right.
They can't go out and go, hi, how are you? One guy runs through and he goes, I'd like to introduce you to my lovely whore, Cindy. And one of them wipes him up, man.
Yeah, that's like. Again, you know the story, right? Like where girls like steal other guys' husbands or other guys, other girls' boyfriends, or basically anything for alpha, right? And if there's a group of alpha males, that's how it goes, right? It's a cutthroat world, girl facing girl, it really is.
It was a fucking nanny or something.
My lovely whore.
But don't you kind of see that in the comedy world too, where some of the girls have been with a bunch of the guys?
I think it's everywhere.
Yes.
It depends on.
It's everywhere.
Yes,
everywhere.
Absolutely.
So it's probably
Radio.
same type of shit. The athletes are passing the same girls around.
Look
The
at
comedians
Hollywood.
are passing the same girls
Look at
around.
fucking Hollywood. Come on. One guy's fucking this one. They make another movie. She's fucking this guy now.
That's all.
It's all within your circle.
Basically. Like the girls specialize, right? And they're like, I'm going to become the kind of girl that like actors like, and then they'll sleep with all the alpha actors. I want to become the kind of girl that the athletes like, and bam, she's going to sleep with a bunch of athletes, and so on. Now the sad part is that they think that these guys are going to commit, and they don't, right? Because you can't get them to commit like that. You get them to commit by doing what they want. I don't mean in the bedroom. I mean in general, right? Also, you have to understand, you have to have some humility, right? Some of these girls, they punch above their weight class. Like, just because one of these actors or athletes wants to sleep with you doesn't mean he wants to marry you. And that's the difference, right?
Set you go on, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you go on a set, movie set, TV, just go in there, look at who got a wedding ring on. If it's the grip, let's say the grip's married, go, so you married to the electrician or you married to the gaffer? Oh, I'm married to the script editor. It's incestuous.
It's very incestuous.
I don't want to lose this guy.
Amazing.
He's telling me that he's friends with Tiger's ex. James, is this true, sir?
God. That's good.
All right, is your name James?
Yeah.
Then of course I'm talking to you.
No, I didn't say he was friends with his ex. Stevie Williams' wife and Elin are good friends. Tiger and him haven't been talking for 6 months. That's why he got rid of him.
Oh, my. Please tell me the broads didn't get involved.
Of course, man. He got no goddamn...
God.
Tiger got no code. He's never...
Nah.
You heard his messages? Oh, God. Oh, God. Not for a second did he go,
please,
I'm Tiger Woods, shut up, Bert.
Erase that message and please don't...
Let me make it about myself here. And Anthony. My stupid ex. When Ant was going through that hell on earth divorce thing.
Horrific.
In the early days of that whole thing, I find out my ex is driving her to the fucking lawyer's office.
Yeah, that's
I'm
great,
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Thanks.
Huh. Yeah, it's a cutthroat world out there. Yeah, well, why, right? Why? Because these girls, they pretend to be your friend, but actually what they're trying to do is sabotage each other. Right? These girls are like, you go, queen. You're strong and independent. You don't need no man, right? But actually what they're doing is they're trying to get them to do the things that make their relationship end. Because they don't want them to have a relationship. If I can't have one, you can't have one, is the idea.
How do you think this is the right thing to do?
Right.
Exactly.
She accepted a cruise on my fucking Amex.
I paid.
No, I know, but just the fact that she accepted the cruise on my fucking ex's Amex, which, you know,
so I know this
live and
shit.
learn.
Me and Ant are, you know, we're tight, and my ex is helping his ex fuck him over.
The last girl I was with for long term, when we broke up, I was at the Borgata at the time, and she's just like, yeah, I'm leaving. I was like, all right, yeah, here's the key to the room. She goes, no, I'm leaving. She goes, I'm going back to the house. I'm getting fucking U-Haul. I'm fucking leaving. I'm like, okay. I went to the dealer. I go, hold up on the deal. I pushed back from the table. I got my phone. I dialed American Express. Yes, could you cancel card number 36 blah, 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 blah. Canceled all the fucking cards. It's like, all right. I made another call. Yeah, she's come back to the house to grab some shit. Just be there and make sure she just takes her shit. Okay. You know why? You learn the first time. You live and learn. Don't be a nice guy.
Don't nice your way out of your own happiness, my friend.
That's right. That's exactly right. Oh, you want to leave? Cool. Scorched earth. Lose a number, lose a stuff, block, delete, close all the accounts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Guy, fuck that.
It's the trickle-down theory, my friend.
I went to the bank to get half the money out. That was great when I did that, when I was getting a divorce. Yeah, let me go down there, and I'll take half the money out, leave her with half. And we can, you know, go on.
And she's a nice person.
And I went down there and I filled out my withdrawal slip and I went in the bank.
One of the greatest moments I ever saw.
Let me get the manager. I'm like, ooh. He goes, yeah, Mrs. Cumia has emptied this account. There's, you know, $1.50 left in here. And
a joint account?
Oh yeah.
So a joint, you can't take more than half in a joint, right?
Oh no, you can.
Oh, you can take it all.
You can take it all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. And that's why you never have a joint account. Right? Like that's why. Because they'll do it out of spite. They'll pre-plan it and do it, right? Like, no. You don't, you know, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta think about the future, right? You gotta prevent these problems so that they don't happen to you, right?
You took the whole motherfucker.
Joint account. Either person could take all of it.
Took it all.
You really got to trust someone to have a joint account.
And there I am going like, yeah, I'm going to I'm like, motherfucker, I'm taking half that money. I'm taking it right now, motherfucker. Fuck her. And I get there, fuck her, fuck me.
And you wasn't even saying
the whole thing.
You wasn't even saying fuck her.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying,
Patrice,
this is fair.
Hold on. I was a witness to this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, that's exactly what Ant said he was going to do.
Yeah. That's the fair thing to do.
And I was in the lobby of that bank when that conversation went on. I went, oh, no.
But here's a dude, though. This is dudes.
I left like, I left like the mayor of Amity when Brody wanted him to sign the paper in the hospital. But I was just at the bank. I had money.
Let me go back to James. So you're saying that the two wives there are really close, right?
Correct.
And because of that, it messed up the relationship Tiger had with Steve Williams?
Yeah, Stevie came back to the United States to caddy for him, and he stayed in Oregon instead of Florida. Tiger didn't talk to him for 6 months.
Right. Because why? Because the wives are, you know, starting stuff. And because the guys don't have the frame, it goes horribly.
Well, fuck, Steve Williams should have got rid of his wife.
Yeah, but not
Tiger
really though,
money.
man. That's really, to be honest, dude, Cole, man. You really rise above women shit. If my girl,
but Steve Williams,
I wouldn't give a fuck if my girl was with her girl doing shit. It just wouldn't affect me. That's what girls are supposed to do. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Man. Steve Williams' wife should have understood that maybe you break off that friendship for a while. Get the fuck out of here.
You just basically.
That's what you do.
But that's like you just.
I'm sure she has plenty of friends. How close were they really?
Who says that?
Do they walked around the course together once in a while?
Friends, man. It's the life is incestuous, man. It's that she did have plenty of friends. Oh, and the thing is, you just raise the bitch right. You just go, look, man, stay out of that shit. Talk what you talked before you and her had a problem. I'm not going to tell her not to talk to the bitch forever.
Please don't talk to Tiger's ex. Yes.
Ain't going to happen.
That's strange.
It ain't going to happen.
That's just not.
Well, she should have done that on her own is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't do that. They don't just do the logical, reasonable, nice thing. No. like anything you allow is what you accept.
You know what it
should
is?
probably realize, oh, this is a little touchy situation.
Every group is still in their own circle. You rarely go out of your circle if you break up with somebody to find like something extremely new. Like if you're at an office building and you have an inter-office relationship and you break up with that person, you're probably going to get together with somebody else at the office.
Right.
You know, it's just everyone's yapping to each other.
But bringing it back to us, though. I mean,
of course.
We obviously had, me and my ex had issues, okay? And it certainly helped move things along when I realized, you're helping out Anthony's wife to fuck him over?
But
how is that going to be good for us?
What if
in
there
our
was a
relationship?
situation where your woman said to you, like she said to you, don't talk to Anthony? How could you, if y'all were tight, and you know your wives are tight, the whole thing, and something happened where she goes, how could you help Anthony stop being Anthony's friend? If your woman said that to you, because I'm trying to think of the issue to reverse
She almost
it,
did.
but it's like you can't talk to you
I
anymore.
think your ex almost did tell you that. Jesus, because she was real pissed at me when I, moved along. Yeah, was she angry with me?
But I never.
It's like, fuck
always
that.
said,
I don't give a shit. I'm miserable with my wife.
Hold on.
It's like my friendship with.
But this thing with me and Ann and our exes is it goes really deep because for some reason my ex at the time was extremely angry at Anthony because he's getting a divorce, and anyone that was in that circle at the time realized that marriage had some issues, and Aunt was not fucking happy. She couldn't see that because she had a father that left her family. So watching Anthony leave his wife brought back all these fucking memories. It was none of her business.
What if your woman said
none of her business.
they don't want you to be friends with it? Like, what if she was mad because you were supporting Anthony in this whole situation?
Yeah, dude.
Girls very often get mad at that sort of thing. And like a lot of girls, what they do is they'll try to get you to stop seeing your friends and so on, right? Because, we're not spending enough time together or whatever is the excuse. But really what they're trying to do is isolate you to have more control.
Do the show and everything, but off the show hours, no communication. You'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I would.
Fuck him?
No, I wouldn't say fuck him.
Fuck the broad. You
Fuck
go
the
like,
broad.
fuck you.
So, I mean, you can't expect. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that. Look, I'm not my girls or never have ever been a friend with my woman's friends.
Look, it's
that's right.
Or my male friends' wives.
Right.
My good friend of mine at the time, his wife left him. She left me too.
Yeah.
Like, if I see in the streets, I'm like, your credit card was only good because, like you said, you called the bank. It was only good because
the bank was called.
Yeah.
Your credit's no good here.
There's obviously no easy answer, Patrice. It's complicated, It depends.
There is an easy answer. The easy answer is it's in the training, right? Like when you're in the relationship and you have the frame, you just tell your girl, like, we're not out here doing this, right? And if she does, well, she's not a good listener, which means she's not good for a long-term relationship.
Depends how tight your relationship is, I guess, to begin with.
When you break up, there are people that you just won't ever see or talk to again.
Dude.
And that's the plain and simple fact.
I don't miss anyone from my ex's circle except one guy. And I saw him once. He is married to her sister. And I'm bummed that we're not friends anymore.
Why can't you be friends?
It just seems because I don't want any.
You don't want to be tied in.
I don't want any connection to that.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
I understand that. It's scorched earth, right? You don't want any association with the ex at all. So, any any friend from her side, quote unquote, you're not going to talk to because every time you talk to them, it re-triggers memories of the past relationship, preventing you from moving on. That's absolutely true. That's a necessity.
Tied in.
So sometimes,
with knowing.
Unfortunately, when you break up with someone, you lose some people that you probably would really like to still hang with.
I don't want to know.
I'm still very good friends with an ex-girlfriend, someone I met through my ex-girlfriend.
Really?
and he could care less. He's not like, oh, you left. He's just
Patrice,
I don't want to know anybody.
I respect that. I understand that, but I think that is
That's an anomaly.
yes, I believe so.
not with dudes. Why would you say that?
I think we can go to the phones right now, and a lot of people will
Man,
have
fucking, you
stories.
talk to these fucking guys that's gonna call in these
I respect their opinion.
fucking competitive hot dog
Really?
eaters. They got no fucking insight.
or toes.
I think it's very normal when you break up with someone, a long relationship especially, that you break up with that whole fucking side.
Here it is,
man.
Patrice.
I have
Here,
friends
it
with
all
all
depends.
kind of motherfuckers I've met.
All depends.
My personality or your personality is not based on when you make friends with somebody in your girl circle. For dudes, it's not based on fucking we
You're
don't
right.
become friends with people we don't like.
Look,
What Patrice is getting at is men are not getting into friendships based on like friendships with girls. It's not based along those lines. It's more along common shared interest. So you can continue that later. Yeah, I understand the idea.
So when we like a guy, it's like that's my boy.
No.
but we
Here's
fuck,
the deal. I got one ex that I still see her sister and her brother-in-law and kids and everything. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Still see him to this day?
To this day. Just the other day they were over the house. But then there's other relationships where I don't want to even fucking know one person that is even close to that fuck. I just don't even want to know. So I think it has to do with how you left.
Yeah,
But it seems like you have the personality where you wouldn't be tight with it. Like I had an ex-girlfriend. Her sister was a hunk of shit, and her sister's boyfriend was a hunk of shit. I didn't speak to either one of them. I stared at them when they tried, and I love that uncomfortable, we don't like each other shit. I'm with your fucking, that's why I don't get uncomfortable. If I meet somebody's parent, some woman's at my age, her mother, I'm not like, hi, miss. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Hey.
And I hope you know that I'm an upgrade for your stupid daughter.
Yeah.
And I feel like that. So the guy, I never talked to the people that I didn't like. So I ended up being tight with Gavin. Gavin is a friend. I met her through an ex-girl. She's mad that we're friends, but we are friends.
Patrice, I'm really...
Yeah, it doesn't matter that you're mad. We're still going to be friends. But Patrice is just asserting this, just to assert it, right? Like, if he really wanted no drama, he wouldn't have this friendship, which is, I think, what the guys are getting at. What Patrice is saying is, if you're not the kind of guy that's okay with a little drama, you can't really deal with girls, which I think is also it's also true.
Yeah, I'm really just starting to let all this soak in. I'm thinking about it. I think maybe the in my circle that the friendship I had with that one person that I do miss out of that whole circle, maybe we weren't close enough to continue past the breakup.
You were you were friendly because you was with her.
I liked the guy.
And you dumped her off because
And I can't speak for him. Whatever. We related to each other. Let's just put it that way. But maybe the friendship wasn't that strong to last past the breakup.
Because it was rooted in familiarity. I had an ex-girlfriend and she had a brother and I wasn't friendly with them.
Nah.
Like I was friendly with the people I was friendly with.
Yeah, and that's the only example I got to go on. So I guess I assume that you just have to break up with the entire circle because that's what I did.
But you're better than that.
I don't have other ex-relationships where it's applicable, I guess.
You're better than that. You're better than that.
You mean amicable. All right. Relationship advice posted 10 hours ago. The girl's 28 and he's 30. My partner doesn't want us to have bedroom fun. It's been a couple of months seeing each other about twice a week. We get along really well. He tells me I'm beautiful, but he also grew up Mormon and told me he's always had this issue where he'll feel guilty after bedroom fun, like he's bad at it. I grew up Catholic, so I understand religious bad stuff, but I also really want to share that with him. He thought that I'd have less interest in bedroom fun because I'm a bedroom fun worker, but work is different. I'm falling in love with him and want to have bedroom fun with him. He told me he'd start contacting therapists about it a month ago, and as of Wednesday, he still hasn't made calls. I obviously don't want to pressure him to do something he doesn't want to do, but I can't do this forever, and it's hard because literally everything else is lining up so much better than I've ever experienced before. Please help. Yeah, you're a bedroom fun worker. So the relationship is already dead before it's even begun. I don't know what to tell you. You're wasting your time, says the commenter. Don't date someone and expect them to change for you. Bedroom fun therapy is probably going to be his best bet to move over this challenge. If you really like this guy, I think the best thing you can do is let him lead. Let him be the one to decide when and how far you guys go. The best thing you can do is be gentle and listen. Let someone else hold his hand through therapy. Guy isn't ready for an adult relationship. Yeah, okay. Disaster. Because apparently she's done nothing wrong, right? Being a bedroom fun worker. Okay. Okay. The entire point of dating is to find out what you want and don't want in a partner. This is something you don't want, so move on. It's only been a couple of months. Not every relationship is going to be the person you marry. I feel like you need to ask him more questions about the guilt. Is it premarital bedroom fun he has a problem with, or bedroom fun in general? However, it sounds like he was hoping that he could avoid bedroom fun because of your occupation, and I think if he wanted to fix it, he would be working on it. I would cut your losses, honestly. You see? Now the advice is just, you go queen, cut off the relationship. I don't know, it seems awfully destructive to me. Bedroom fun worker shouldn't be hoping for a perfect relationship. Alright, we're going to end the video there. Hit the sub, hit all for notifications, drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, and Tom M. Go to my Patreon and subscribe, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to listen to the end of the video. Really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.